Welcome back to the show. I'm your host. Our next guest is relatively new to YouTube, despite having started his channel in 2015. Please welcome the Nearsighted Gamer. Thanks for coming. Pleasure to have you on the show. Pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me. Oh, what do I call? So, what's going on with you these days? Well, I've started 2 new series. Gaming Memories, where I talk about video game related memories that have contributed to my love of games. That sounds fun. Is it? Oh, definitely. It's brought back so many memories that I haven't thought about in forever. Also, there are some recent ones in there too. That sounds great. So, what's the other one? It's called One Breath Game Reviews. Oh yeah, those are great. For those who don't know, tell us about it. Well, it's a show where I try and review different video games using just one breath. I love it. So, how did you come up with the idea? Well, I knew that there were a ton of gaming channels on YouTube, and a lot of them were doing reviews. So I knew that I had to come up with something that nobody had done before, was different, and that would help me stand out. Well, I think you've succeeded. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I still don't know your name. Hey, do you think you could do one for us right now? What? Right now? Yeah, let's see one live. Audience? Sure, why not? But I'm gonna need a game first. Hey, what's your favorite game? My favorite game? Well, I was gonna ask the audience, but all right. How about Overcooked? Good choice. I love that game. Tough on friendships though. Okay, here we go. One Breath Game Reviews live. Want to get rid of your friends and have it be their fault? Play Overcooked. What's Overcooked? It's a game where you play animals who are trying to go around in the kitchen and make food. You have everybody with their respective roles. There are some people who are making plates, there are some people who are washing dishes, there are some people cutting up the lettuce. You got to make hamburgers for people, you got to make soup. But the thing is, the place moves and there's all kinds of things. There's going to be shifting and you're going to possibly have things falling off. You're going to have pieces of the kitchen going apart, and then you're going to have that going apart. You still got to get the food there because the customer is always right. You can pick different animals. Sometimes you can be raccoons, you can be things, you can be regular people. It's all the time, but the people look weird, but still going around. You got to make food. Whoever came with this game was weird. You're going to have animals making food. Why would you want to have animals making food? Animals are dirty. They're not clean. No matter how many aprons and hats they're wearing, they're still not clean. They're animals making food. If you're play Overcooked and get rid of your friends, they won't like you. Wow, that was fantastic. I can't believe he did. Oh, hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. All part of the show. All right, if you say so. Oh yeah, what's the deal with your hat? You wear it in all of your videos. Is there a particular reason? Sadly, there's not much to it. I decided to wear it in my first video, and I was like, what if I always wore one? It could be my thing. And here we are. Well, I guess it has become my thing now, but now it's more like, well, I've always done it, so I can't not do it. Yeah, I'm weird like that. So, any chance of taking it off here? That depends. Any chance of finding out your real name? Had to try. But if someone does want to see you without it, there is another way, right? Yes. If you watch my Me Breaking a Sweat video, really? That's a strange title, though. Can you explain what it's about? It's a video of me dancing to Skrillex's Breaking a Sweat featuring The Doors. You heard it here. If you want to see the nearsighted gamer without a hat, as well as some, I forget, how did you describe your dancing? Cringy. Ah, yes, as well as some cringy dancing. Go watch his me breaking a sweat video and give it a thumbs up because I said so. See what I did there? Huh? Good one. Okay, seriously, what's your? Let's talk about games. All right. Tell me about your history with games. Like, okay, what was your first console? Well, technically, it was an Atari 2600, but I didn't get hooked until I got an NES. You had an Atari 2600. Wow. Yeah, I did. I'd come home from school, do my homework, and then play the crap out of Pac-Man. That's where my love for that game came from, even though it was the crappy version. Yeah, the Atari Pac-Man game was total trash, but not as bad as E.T. I had that too. Oh no, how bad was it? Well, I was only like 7 and video games were new to me, so I didn't really know good from bad. I was just happy to be playing. But I do remember thinking, this isn't like the movie, and also not really knowing what to do. So looking back on it now, clearly, yeah, pretty bad. But the weird thing is, I don't remember how I got it. Like, I wasn't renting games at the time, clearly. So I must have gotten it for a birthday present. Man, what a waste. Well, getting a game for a birthday present is still pretty cool. I guess so. Also, you never forget your first. But like I said, my Nintendo is what got me hooked. Like, for example, playing Zelda 2 is what sparked my love of RPGs. Wait, Zelda 2? Yep. And it wasn't until way later that I found out that a lot of people don't like that game. It's one of, if not the most hated game in the series. So, you like RPGs? Dude, RPGs are my jam. I also like fighting games, action games, 2D platformers, and side-scrolling beat 'em ups. But RPGs are my absolute favorite, especially JRPGs. So, what are some of your favorites? And what do you recommend for someone who wants to get into RPGs? You asked. Okay, as far as faves go, there's the Grandia series and the Star Ocean series, with Grandia 2 and Till the End of Time being the standouts for me. I played through Grandia 2, I don't know how many times, and the story Until the End of Time is amazing, but I still can't decide which battle style I like the best though. Wait, so there's only 2? Nope. Of course I gotta talk about Final Fantasy. I didn't get into the series until 7, but I was aware of it. 7, 9, 10, 10 2, all good. I'll even vouch for 13 and 13 too, because, you know, time travel, but I just couldn't get into 15 though. Let's see. Oh, there's also the Persona games. There's Persona 4, which was released on the PS2 and also released on the Vita later on, which is perfect for portable. That's when most people played it, including myself. And also there's Persona 5, which came out on the PS4 and also up for 2017 Game of the Year. Really good game, you should play it. Is that all? One more. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. So, is there something special about it? Or. Okay, let me put it like this. All the rest of those games were just some of my favorites. This game is my favorite RPG of all time. And I only recently played it a couple of months ago. That's just how good it is. Wait, of all time? Yeah, it was my first Dragon Quest game and it was amazing. You will not find a game that's more JRPG than this. And for that reason also, I recommend it for those who want to get started playing JRPGs. There are no complex systems, the gameplay is simple to understand, just a great story, fantastic characters, and so much more. It's actually my personal 2019 Game of the Year. I say personal because it came out in 2018 and I just got around to playing it. Sorry, got a little carried away. No way. I think it just shows how much you love video games. I think it gives your videos more meaning, makes them feel more real. I mean, all I did was go a little crazy talking about RPGs, but if that's what you got out of it, I'm cool with it. I definitely did, and I'm sure they did too. I hope so. I absolutely love video games. I'm pretty sure I always will. So if I get to connect with people who feel the same way, I'm good. Of course, it would be amazing if my channel somehow ended up getting noticed and became super successful. I mean, that's the goal of any YouTuber, right? But I can't even imagine that happening. That's crazy to even think about. Right now, I'm just having fun making videos. Glad to hear it. So, what's next for the Nearsighted Gamer? Hmm. Well, I do have a GMV that I've been working on forever. And I also have started putting together an AMV from one of my favorite anime of all time. But sadly, neither one of those are close to being done. So the best I can tell you is that they'll be done when they're ready. But I'm like definitely be on the lookout for those. Uh, yeah. Well, I'll hold you to that. Also, I haven't done a Watch Me Play since the Second Son series. Wow. I just want to play a game and relax, man. So don't be surprised if you end up seeing some of those pop up. And there are a couple of reviews that I might end up doing. So look out for those as well. That sounds great. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that we all look forward to it as well as the growth of your channel. Thanks. And of course, thanks to all of you guys. I couldn't do it without y'all. This has been a great show. But before we wrap things up, here's a word from our sponsor, who I think you might be familiar with. Do you have wasp problems? Use whatever you use. They'll take care of them. And if that doesn't work, get a shoe.
Call the number below to place an order for your own Moan Simone's whatever you use wasp killer for only lots of money plus shipping and handling. The number is 1-800-DEAD-WASP. Again, that is 1-800-DEAD-WASP. This product isn't available anywhere, so please don't call us. Order yours today.
Hey, I've heard great things about that stuff. Of course, of course. I wouldn't put my face on it if I didn't believe in it. Also, shout out to AirEnderman. Well, with that, it actually is time to wrap things up. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and of course, I'd like to thank the Nearsighted Gamer for stopping by. No problem. Anytime. So, until next time, you know what? Why don't you end the show for us? Really? Absolutely. It's all yours. You know what to do. Okay. But you gotta do something for me first. You gotta tell me your name. That's it? All you have to do is ask. It's Hayden Ontario Sebastian Tatterfield. It's kind of a mouthful, so everyone just calls me host. Funny enough, it's also my job. Weird how that worked out, huh? Yeah, hilarious. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. We both appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter at NearsightedGamer, GAMR. Like my Facebook page, facebook.com/NearsightedGamer. And follow me on Instagram at _nearsighted_gamer. Like this video if you like it. If you don't like it anyway, because I said so. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, then go ahead and do so. It'll take like 2 seconds. Thanks. Well, that's it. I guess all that's left to say is, hey, you want to help me out with this part? Sure. As always, be excellent to each other. See you, pupils.